Good morning. It is Monday morning, meaning it's time for some Motivational Monday. My name is Christopher Donnell, pastor here at Urbana UMC. So glad that you are joining in on this broadcast this morning. Hopefully you're staying warm. It's a cold weekend. Looks like we got some cold days coming up. But nonetheless, God is still with us and He is still good. And so I wanted to get on here and start with a question this morning. And that question is, who needs to hear your story? We are in the middle of a series called Chosen, talking about First Peter, where we are chosen to be God's royal priesthood to the world, bringing ourselves from darkness, God bringing ourselves from darkness into light, and to bring others to know Him as well. And part of being chosen is a story of transformation, that darkness to light. God doesn't leave us where He finds us. And I know very well everyone on the other side of this screen has some story of transformation in their life. Now, whether that's deeply spiritual or really practical, we all have transitioned from different things in our life, from lack of skill to lack of knowledge to understanding how the world works, understanding how different things happen in our life. And along the way, we change, hopefully for the better. We can change for the worst, but we all, I think, have some kind of example in our life of transformation that is powerful. I mean, even if that's learning a new skill, like how to draw, or how to write a book, or how to write an email properly, or whatever that may be for you. Maybe it's a home repair skill that you've learned over the years, or how to work on cars, or understanding how the world ticks and spins. But somebody needs to hear that story of transformation so that others can be encouraged by it. I was reading in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, 15 through 17. It says this: Christ died for everyone. He died so that those who live should not live for themselves anymore. They should live for Christ. He died for them and was raised again. So from now on, we don't look at anyone the way the world does. At one time, we looked at Christ in that way, but we don't anymore. When anyone lives in Christ, the new creation has come. The old is gone, the new is here. Do you hear that echo of transformation? The old is gone, the new is here. So I don't know what part of your life that is coming to mind right now that has been changed from one area to another, but with Christ, there's an old part of us that it gets renewed when we give our lives to Him and we live for Him in such a way that brings Him glory, but also makes us more like Him. So what is that for you? What is that old part of your life that's been transformed to this new thing? And then I would ask, who needs to hear that? You have a story that's powerful, that matters, and your transformation in your life, it could be encouraging to somebody else. Is it your kids? Is it your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your coworker? Who needs to hear that the resurrection matters and changes everything? Again, when anyone lives in Christ, a new creation has come. So the motivation on this Monday morning is that you would think about your story of transformation. When did God do something with your life that the old is gone and the new has come? And that power, that powerful story of the resurrection lives in you. Who needs to hear that? So I pray that you spend time pondering that, praying that, and not only will you pray about it, but you'd act on it. So we'll see you next week as you live out the story of transformation in your life.